resilience, and faith. Every one of you sacrificed time, effort, and resources to be here today, not for personal gains, but because you believe in something larger than yourselves. You are the very essence of UDP. People unfamiliar with our party, its history, and its ethos ask why such loyalty. To them, we say the answer is simple. UDP is more than a political party. It is an idea, belief, etched deep in the hearts of the men and women who dream of a just, free, prosperous, and united Gambia. When something is truly believed, it is valued, it is nurtured, it is lived and defended. That is why UDP members and supporters travel by planes, sail in boats, ride on trains, buses, donkey carts, and even on foot to stand shoulder to shoulder with each other and fight for the values we share. UDP is not about any single individual. It cannot be made or broken by any single individual. This party is a shared patrimony of all who believe in justice and the sovereignty of the Gambian people. When I look at you today, I am filled with optimism and pride that the men and women who in their fine wisdom came together and formed this party at a time of great peril for our country will be proud of the men and women of today's UDP. Those founding fathers and mothers built the UDP, and you in the room here supported UDP in the face of tyranny. And it is the party and its members that stood up, suffered, and ultimately helped bring down the dictatorship at great cost in life, blood, family, and treasure. But against all expectations, when tyranny was vanquished, it was replaced by the corrupt, incompetent, and mercenary administration. Our struggle, therefore, did not end. We started a new phase, and once again, the UDP is in the forefront of that struggle for a government born of the Gambian people, a government that serves, not exploits, that unifies, not divides, that builds, not destroys. Today, I come to stand before you as a celebrated Gambian to lead the struggle for a better Gambia. I thank the party of the diverse and important and integral component for the trust and confidence reposed in me to fight for our shared values. Let me address directly the concerns raised following our recent indirect democratic process in selecting flag bearer. The UDP followed both the letter and spirit of the rules governing the flag bearer selections. The selection was transparent and fair. Every applicant was treated fairly. The guiding principles of our party is fidelity to rules and fairness to all. Let me also make this point clear. I did not form UDP. I was recruited by its founding father to lead it. I do not determine who holds any position in the party. That is decided by its members, because UDP belongs to them and not me. That is a sacrosanct principle that we never change. Let us all put this of reflection behind us and concentrate on conducting a campaign that will bring down the Barrow government. As we move forward, I call for greater unity within our ranks and among all opposition forces who share our vision for a better Gambia. Let us never lose sight of the fact that our struggle is not against each other, but against misrule, corruption, and division. The UDP is the beacon of hope of our people, ready to live with honesty, competence, and a shared purpose. We are the party that will bring Gambians together, young and old, women and men, from Bantu to Basse, across every community and faith. Under the UDP, the Gambia will no longer be a country of broken promises, but one of renewed confidence, accountability, and progress. As your selected flag bearer, I pray to be worthy of your trust and confidence. Dio volente. I will not disappoint you. Let us now turn the page on our differences. Those who have chosen to break ranks with us, let us wish them well. Do not engage in hostility. They are our brothers and sisters. Our focus must be singular. President Adam Barrow and his failed, corrupt, and incompetent administration he leads must be our agenda. Our objective in UDP is to derive and complement the important national goal of defending President Adam Barrow. Half of any battle is to know and define the opponent, and for us, the only opponent is Adam Barrow and his corrupt and incompetent government. I want all of us to be laser focused on nothing, on consolidating and expanding our base, and doing everything we can to seek out persuasive unaffiliated voters who are looking for an honest and competent government that can address the challenges our citizens face in a fast-changing world. We can only focus as a party and as individuals if we make our agenda the priority and take the time and effort to explain to everyday Gambians. And the key to winning unaffiliated voters is making persuasive arguments about the merits of our agenda. We must all try our utmost to avoid distractions, confrontation, and unproductive arguments. The voters we are seeking are not interested in petty politics. They want to see and hear believable ideas and solutions to their problems, and that is what they deserve. We also strive to be example ambassadors of the party and see media from WhatsApp groups to Facebook, TikTok, X to conventional media houses and platforms as vehicles for displays of news, information, and opinions. We should appreciate the important role of the independent media. They are not our enemies. Their job is to inform and question. Ours is to explain and convince. Every public person or enterprise will have some good days and some bad days in terms of media coverage. And for the politicians and political parties, that is a bar for the cause. Finally, I wish to thank all our chapters that have hosted me and my delegation, consists of our deputy party leader, Ayam Seta, a phenomenal patriot, a dear sister and confidant of mine, who has steered this great party through very challenging times with dignity and honor. Party founder and senior executive, my brother and friend, Bemba Tamba. Honorable Suleiman Sao, National Assembly member for Bantu Central, and the Chief Whip for Minority Caucus in National Assembly, and Honorable Yankuba Darboe, Chairman of the Cameroonian Council, who deputized for me in France when I was able to attend the events in France, and Honorable Andy Chairman of the Cameroonian Council. I would like to appreciate and thank my personal aide, Mr. Momodu. truly my traveling very different from previous ones. And now, apart from him making my travel very different from previous ones, there's a history to Mr. Ju and his colleague, Nuha Amani. Nuha was a sergeant, Nasser was a corporal in the Gambia Police Force, and Mr. Ju was a corporal, was a sergeant. Mr. Ju was a sergeant in the Gambia Police Force. They belong to the unit that the young boys and girls in Birmingham is called Para. That's the unit they belong to, the police intervention unit. You know Paras? They take them as terror, they are the most terrible people in who we are dealing with. They were part of my security at my residences when I was our president. And on the day I was relieved of my position as vice president, they will also be drawn as security. These two gentlemen went home. Unbeknownst to me, they all wrote their letters of resignation. From the Gambia Police, opting to continue to provide me the services they were providing me when they were on the service of the Gambia government. The Inspector General of Police asked them to reconsider, but they tell them they have decided, however uncertain the future will be, they have decided to go to the same level. Come rain, come sun. In poverty and in and they have since given us meritorious service. They have since treated themselves as children of the family, and I appreciate them very much. Our beloved UDP is blessed with good men and women across the board. Each person, from the leadership, the diaspora, our dynamic youth in wards across the country, school campuses, our strong women who carry their waist and won the Kalama Revolution that failed our dictatorship, all feel me with pride and hope that our shared values will endure, God willing. As we conclude this current tour of our diaspora chapters, I implore the diaspora family the lifeblood of this party, to mobilize like never before. Use your networks. Reach out to your families and communities in every part of the country and begin the campaign for the 2026 presidential election right away. Let your militancy not only feed your family, but also fuel the children. You have in me a candidate who solemnly promises to be an upright leader. Therefore, I say to you, I will not steal your money. I will not waste our meager resources, and I will not be involved in any form of corruption or engage in any conduct that will violate the oath of my office, as well as we are witnessing in this current administration. If you do me the honor of electing me as your president, I, Ousainou DARBOE, and the members of my administration will deliver a clean and transparent government. Our country has and I think that no single act of corruption, waste, or any violation of the law will be tolerated under my watch. We have an agenda to transform our country in a new manner. With your efforts, we can turn out our base and have possible voters on our side. We have just 40 months to rescue our country. Let us start the rescue operation tonight right here in Birmingham. The opportunity for a better Gambia. We started the journey for a better Gambia. We started 30 years ago, continues, and together we will build the Gambia that we want. I pray for God Almighty to guide our actions in our quest for a better Gambia. May God Almighty bless you and grant you continuous success in all your endeavors here in adopted home, and bless our country, Gambia. But before I say thank you, I just want to mention one of my daughters. She stood there trying to raise funds and asking people to pledge. Yara, thank you. But you know, as a lot of friends know, and those